31 Day Wisdom Challenge. One proverb a day. We are on day 29. In Proverbs 29, verse 1. He who is often rebuked and hardens his neck, another word is a stubborn person, will suddenly be destroyed, that without remedy. Another translation. Stubborn people who repeatedly refuse to accept correction will suddenly be broken and never recover. We are not to be stubborn. And anytime you see harden of the neck in the Old Testament, that was always referring to stubborn people. They wouldn't listen to God. And let's look at we'll go to verse 2. Violent men hate those with integrity, but the lovers of God esteem those who are holy. Verse 11. A fool vents all his feelings, but a wise man holds them back. We are never to act on how we feel. Even when we're angry, we're frustrated, we're furious, we are not to speak or act on those actions. That's why a lot of times God will tell us, be still, be quiet. He's working on us. Don't speak the first thing that pops out in your mind. And verse 16, when the wicked are multiplied, transgression increases. Another translation, when the wicked are in power, lawlessness abounds. We see that in the world today, where there's just evil and wicked in the world, and it seems like everywhere in the news, more bad stuff, more evil in the world. But it says the righteous will see their fall. Amen. Verse 17, correct your child, and one day you'll find they have changed and will bring you great delight. Amen. I'm standing on that one. Verse 22, an angry man stirs up strife or anger, and a furious man abounds in transgressions. And abounds means to live in sin. So a furious man lives in sin. They act on that anger, that frustration, and it's out of God's protection, it's out of God's guidance. They're not walking in love. And let's look at verse 25. The fear of man brings a snare, but whoever trusts in the Lord shall be safe. Another translation, fear and intimidation is a trap that holds you back. And the fear of man is, oh no, what do they think of me? How are they going to perceive me? That is the fear of man, where you can't even get up, tell them about Jesus, do what God's calling you to do because you're worried about how they'll take it, how they'll respond. It's fear of man. And verse 27, the wicked hate those who live a godly life, but the righteous, right standing with God, hate the injustice wherever it is found. And remember, we are rooted in the Word, established in faith. See you next time.